Welcome to Grand Finals here at Bi-Weekly number 4. Or is this even Bi-Weekly anymore?
Is it bi-weekly?
It's called such, but Bi-Weekly 3 happened a month after the second one.
Okay.
So technically that was quad weekly.
Yeah. Yeah, because of MLG and all that, yeah.
Yeah. But here we go. We've got Ben running the Captain Falcon, and I think Scruffy's sticking with his small Mii fighter named High.
Yeah, I think his plan is to go for, you know, the element of surprise, if you will. No one knows how to play a Mii fighter. So.
You'd be surprised at how Ben handles an aggressive play style similar to that. But that's just a prediction on my part, so we'll have to see.
We will see. Ben was somewhat overwhelming when I met him earlier.
Oh yeah. He's probably the best in Lafayette right now, just because of his aggressive play style.
And he came out at the charity tournament, right?
That he did, yes. He ended up third place there, but I think in recent weeks he's just been taking the competition by storm. Like all the good players, myself, Lonk, he was very phenomenal against Nebula, for example.
Right.
Chili Lip, when we went over to his house to play some Smash, Ben was knocking everybody out, including him. And yeah.
It's good to see people just come out of nowhere. That's the coolest thing.
Yeah. Just shows, like, man, there are a lot of good players out there. All you need is just to look or wait for them to be able to get there.
Right.
But anyway, here we go. We got the up airs coming out from Ben.
Pretty even so far.
Which is surprising. I honestly thought that this would go a little more in Scruff's favor right at the start, and not necessarily like have it be kept at later percentages, such as right now. So I think what Ben is probably going to be most itching for to get a KO on this small thing is maybe a down smash, a back air, or
he likes that back air.
He loves that. He
likes that back air a lot.
Or alternatively, he could go for a, I guess a Raptor Boost might be able to KO at this percentage with a small Mii fighter probably.
Yeah, the Raptor Boost. A lot of good Falcons just like to run past you, and you expect the dash attack, so you shield or spot dodge, and then they will come back the opposite direction with the Raptor Boost.
I've seen that happen on one Falcon player, and that was on For Gloria of all places.
Yeah.
So it's not a very well-known strategy, I guess.
But if you think about the situation, I would fall for it every time.
Of course,
there's no
I
way.
fell for it a number of times as well. Nice down B from Scruffy there.
That up B very nearly connected.
Ooh, there's that back air.
Yeah, there it is. I think that's the only move he used to kill me in our entire set.
You think so?
I think it was all back airs.
Like I said, he loves that thing. Anyway, now the problem for Ben is going to be getting a good amount of damage on Scruffy before he gets taken out by a rogue. Ooh, by a rogue fast fall into death.
Well, I did get the 57% extra credit, so
fair enough. Yeah. Scruffy is itching for those grabs, but to no avail. Nice jab into grab. Wonk and I, when commentating Ben's other match, noted that he doesn't like to jab into anything but another jab, like after the second one. So
he'll never go into rapid jab at all.
No, he would usually go into rapid jab, or he'd do the short and simple jab, jab, jab.
Okay, so he doesn't like to do the gentleman, so he can lead into something else. Does that lead into...
Or something like jab, jab, grab, jab, jab, up B, jab, jab,
okay.
Something like that.
So jab, jab leads into a grab, right?
Yeah, in most cases with other characters as well. Like Fox can do it, Charizard can do it, Link can do it, and Falcon can do it. I think the Mii Brawler can do it to some degree, but only if the opponent's not paying attention to it.
Right.
It's the face of champions. Leave him alone.
It's a her. Anyway.
That was a good nair. And a good
Scruffy is at a very dangerous percentage right now.
Right, but he is in the midst of a very good streak, so... Not
to mention, he's almost at max rage at back air. Almost got him. Ooh, nice evasion. Reaction, and there was the down smash.
The roll.
Alright, so that was the first loss from Scruffy as the Mii fighter.
Right.
Ever since my match, he's just been running with it and winning. So there we go. Right. All right. Any character switches going on?
I don't know. He might.
Yes. No. Maybe.
It doesn't look like Scruff's thinking about it.
This is intense. Oh my goodness. That was That was devastating. I don't know if Scruff can come back from this.
The mind games on the character select screen.
I can't believe it.
You know when someone has beaten you in game 1 and they're thinking about switching characters, you know that they feel like they got your number. So
Basically, yeah. I mean, to Ben's credit, if he goes random, he can win. Not lying about that.
Unlike me.
Falcon is his usual main.
Falcon is his usual main. He's been talking about picking up a secondary main, even though I see him play a lot of and effectively at that Donkey Kong.
Right. I saw him earlier play a game.
Yeah, like he says he doesn't have a secondary, but if I had to be honest, DK is a secondary. There's no question about it.
Right. Well, Falcon is not an awful character, but there's only so far you could take a Falcon, you know, like there's a lot of limitations.
It's just a matter of who you go up against, and like person-wise, not character-wise.
Right.
Eventually, if Ben takes it to the big leagues, like I'm assuming they'll like Charles, a big Scion tourney, he may come across some valid competition there.
That was a good down smash for the roll.
Compared to what we have here. So
Right.
Scrub says, Whattageek, long.
Harlow.
Harlow.
Yeah, you can say it.
Yeah.
And
That was unfortunate.
very unfortunate.
I feel like if he didn't panic there, he could have wall jumped and then recovered with that. 'Cause they are on duck hunt. They can use the walls to their advantage there. And surprisingly, neither of them have hunted a duck yet. Well, I take that back. Two ducks were hunted in the course of this one game.
At some point in time back there, we
I
missed
mean,
it.
you can see with the
ghost
red
ducks.
ducks there at the bottom of the screen. Round 2 is now available to them. Ooh, that was a back air.
And it's not going to kill,
Red
though. We're
lightning
living.
is deceptive yet again.
But his down smash can kill it in 3.
Speaking
Oh.
of down smash,
Okay, if that was intentional, that was spectacular. I'm not sure if that footstool
I don't
was
think it counted
intentional.
as commentator's curse considering the delay we have. But I mean, at this point, anyway, Scruffy likes to go for the approach option of neutral air while approaching, while moving forward, which is, in all honesty, a good strategy to use for the Mii Brawler because it comes out quick, it has no real landing lag, and it does some decent knockback damage to set up for a potential combo coming up. Flack and Punk almost hits, but unfortunately that side smash comes
And
out.
we barely live in.
Lucky. Ben's been playing against KJ.
Ben has completely turned it around since that SD earlier.
As I've been implying, ooh,
KJ and,
there was a reverse hitbox there on the forward smash from Falcon, and High just went flying off the opposite side of the stage where Falcon was supposed to hit her.
And Scruff is looking like he's in a bad spot right now. Down 2-0, and he still needs to reset the bracket to even have a chance to take this. That's a swap to Meta Knight.
Dark Meta Knight.
The darkest of Meta Knights.
I got used to smash forward.
And this is not in regards to Ben's heritage. African American. That was uncalled for. Back to Final Destination. Alright, so one player picked random and got Pac-Man, and unfortunately, that player is not to be seen on stage right now. So what we're going to be looking for here is not dash dancing or simple jump games. We're going to be looking for a couple of attacks here and there.
I was wondering if that was
Attacks
a
that may
button check.
connect more than anything. Unfortunately, none of that is to be seen here. That may be in a different match. Okay, first hit of the game landed by the onslaught. Nice dash attack into up and
He was looking for it. Any Meta Knight that can do that up air string to up B is a solid Meta Knight. You know,
Ben has admitted-
that's what determines what's a good Meta Knight.
Yes. Ben has admitted in the past that while he doesn't play a lot of Meta Knight, he feels he's not all that great with him. He says this as he's able to take out 4 people in a row with him
Right.
at a house.
Well, you know, everyone feels more comfortable, even though you might feel more comfortable than others.
I guess. But point being, he's also able to go for that up air combo and into up B and nail it pretty well.
The dash attack from Meta Knight leads into 1,000 different things.
In fact,
Scruff was looking for the air dodge read there, but I don't think he had the proximity to do it.
Scruff has got to be careful against Meta Knight because any any super quick attack from Meta Knight could throw him off the game and maybe off the stage as well.
And
Read the air
Scruff,
dodge,
Scruff
but-
does kind of know Meta Knight. He used to play a lot of Meta Knight. So
But
there's
you say
nothing.
used to, does he not anymore?
He has more or less dropped Meta Knight. I don't think that he could ever get the up air stream down.
Really?
Yeah, I think that I don't know, he just felt like it just wasn't going anywhere, and he couldn't figure that out. I don't know. Scruff is a talented player that does not bother to learn a lot of technical things.
Oh. Well, you say that, but I see him doing a lot of interesting techniques, like
He couldn't tell you their name.
dashing past and then reversing it and then doing a forward tilt.
Right, he couldn't tell you the name of anything.
But he can pull him off.
I mean, Scruff was, yeah, well, right. Well, let me just an example.
Okay.
Scruff, like, stomps more or less everyone in Lake Charles, except Chimera. Shout out to Chimera. Not too long ago, he actually asked me what neutral meant. Right. Right. Well, I mean, that's an example to what an unusual player that Scruff is. He's just not very technical. He has like a natural ability to just play the game, and anything that, you know, whereas the normal player like myself would implement something that I learned on YouTube. You know,
Yeah.
Scruff is someone that just plays the game and teaches himself as he goes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the same way, and I've had people tell me such as well. And I want to say it on
Well, there's
boarding
not a
is-
lot of good Charizards to follow, so.
Well, I mean, fair enough. But what I want to say, get it on the internet, because I know I've said it to many people in the past. I'm the most casual competitive player you'll ever meet.
Right.
I play the game. I'm not into the whole like I'm better than you sort of thing.
Right.
Anyway, back to the match. Scruff is at a dangerous percentage here, but
Oh my
nice
God, that's
combo.
gonna kill
the
it.
forward air pursuit is amazing.
That was
for the Mii
really
Brawler.
nice, and Scruff is very happy about that.
Two-stocked
combo.
him, man. I think that's the first game Ben has dropped this tournament. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, I don't know if the Meta Knight pick was all that well founded, but he's still in a really good spot here.
Hey, back to Falcon.
Falcon's back. We're done.
Deciding that Meta Knight did not work out to his liking.
Let it be known that the reason Ben has dropped any games at all during this tournament is because he went Meta Knight. No other reason. That was it. There's a lot of hype going on behind the 8-player Smash friendly, or no, this is a 7-player Smash friendly setup.
All Game & Watch.
All Game & Watch. I guess someone
A lot
got
of
a 9
nines
in there.
falling.
Anyway, so Random got Ryu, and here we go, back to FD.
It is kind of funny that they choose to go to FD over and over again. Was this the third time this set that they played on FD?
No, they went to Duck Hunt.
Oh, okay, they went to Duck Hunt once.
Wait, wasn't Duck Hunt the first stage they went to?
Not
No,
sure.
second. That was the second. I was thinking incorrectly.
I thought they played Game 1 on FD.
They played game 1 in FD, game 2 was Duck Hunt, and then 3rd and 4th. This is the 4th.
Right.
Is yeah.
And this is, those would be Scruff's, I mean, this one would be Scruff's counter pick. No, this one would be Ben's counter pick.
Ben's counter pick, yeah. I think it may have just been a gentleman thing.
Right.
Oh.
Ben does not seem to care very much about the stage on
No.
which he plays.
Maybe he's just not very well versed in them. He's admitted in the past that the only people he's had practice playing the game with before the charity tournament
Right.
were his brothers.
Right.
So he didn't have much other player experience other than his brothers, which is impressive in and of itself. But anyway, nice dash grab. Captain Falcon players, I see a lot of missed opportunity. Well, not opportunity, but missed ability to land the dash grab because they just go flying past their opponent. Do you see that very often?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, is it a problem with all Falcon mains, or is it a problem with just those Falcon mains who are still trying to learn all the basics of it?
I can see how it could develop into a bad habit. It seems like something that you would naturally do.
Right. Back air again, though, so...
Scruff on his tournament stock.
Match point.
Looking for that side
15
B.
love. 30 love. Deuce.
No memes.
Shoutouts to Wii Sports. That was a good game.
Shout out to Mario Tennis Ultra Smash.
Which apparently is really awful.
Well, it's not.
I've been
though.
hearing that it's really awful from like everyone that has gotten access to it.
It may be true, but let's,
And that was
let's
very
focus on
nice.
this down smash that just happened.
Very
All right,
nice.
now that we're done focusing on that, let's focus on the match.
That up B almost got it, but
Oh, the back air. It comes out so quickly.
Scruff in a really bad place.
Oh,
but
he gets the
that's
onslaught.
gonna kill.
Nice. Getting some drop frames from the forward smash, so you better be careful, especially because Ben was respawning. It's very dangerous for that to happen during that time. Down tilt. And there's the back air with the red lightning.
Air. Not gonna kill
quite.
it just yet. Scruff's got a long mountain to climb though. if he
Scruff
wants to
is
get back.
very partial to dropping down from the ledge and then getting back on the stage.
Right. He does that all the time.
Like that's what that was his downfall during losers finals, where he did that, landed back on the ledge again, and got meteor smashed off.
Right.
So he really shouldn't be doing that, especially at this high percentage.
Sometimes one of Scruff's bad habits. Sometimes he will grab, and you saw that earlier. I think it was you who was playing him when you got him on the dare spike with Charizard. He likes to grab the ledge a second time. He just does it. I think he played a lot of PM and a lot of melee, so he hasn't quite gotten it into his mind yet that you can't grab it a second time.
Yeah. Ooh, that back throw is gonna KO. Nope, maybe not.
No.
All right.
This ain't Ness.
Could be. They were in the same game. They both use fire attacks, and they're both Capt and Falcon.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Everyone's a Capt and Falcon clone, which by proxy, everyone's also a Ganondorf clone, which by proxy, everyone's a Marth clone. This is common knowledge. Like, you're acting like the Scruff in this conversation.
I
You
don't
know a lot about the game, but you don't seem to know a lot about the game.
Everyone being Falcon clones, I don't know. That's new information to me.
I mean, oh, there's that back air. That's game.
That's gonna do it. Good games to both players.
Good games to Captain Falcon and his clone, Captain Falcon. And once again, Ben has taken a bi-weekly tournament from everyone else's cold, dead fingers. not to make you feel bad or anything. All right, that's game. Thanks for joining us. This has been Whattageek and Harlow.
Harlow signing off.
Later, guys.